Hello, I haven't done a video in about a week or so. But, yeah, I kinda hit some bumps in my, schedule that is more or less nothing. For anybody who doesn't really get my analogies, that means something happened. Nothing particularly bad or good, it's just stuff happened, and that's a big deal. To me now, and that sounds so pathetic, but that's just kind of how the summer's been. And I'm looking out the window right now. I'm in the living room right now, and looking out their glass doors up here, and it's looking really icky outside. Like it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning or more, and it just looks like crap outside. I slept through just about all of yesterday. I didn't get home till about 7:30 or something in the morning, and then I just stayed up for a bit watching some Gungrave, which came in the mail by the way now, so I have that to watch. I'm trying to watch some of that to keep myself awake because I wanted to go to bed that following night so that I can try and get myself back on some kind of schedule. But that didn't happen, so I ended up going to bed at about 10ish, and I just slept the whole day. I woke up at about 6 this morning. And that's kind of crazy. I think for anybody like that, that's way too long to be sleeping. So I don't really know what happened yesterday. I'm guessing by looking outside that it rained, or that it rained earlier this morning, but waking up at 6 isn't too bad, so I figure I'm not off of schedule as long as I don't go to bed in the afternoon. I have to go to bed sometime around tonight. Say, let's see, today's Thursday. Yeah, that's pretty much how my weeks are going though. On schedule or not, my weeks just kind of go by kind of fast. But, yeah, Tuesday night it was, now that I think about it. I ended up hanging out with some of my friends and stuff, so that hadn't happened in a long time. Had not happened in a long time. I noticed when I talk to some people, they always tell me I either talk too low, like they just can't hear me, my volume's too low, or I'll talk and I'll just sort of slur everything together, like when I said hadn't right there. It came out as like hadn't. So I don't know. I'll catch those things now that people tell me about them. But I figure it can't hurt to be corrected on some of those things, because if anything, learning from them means I'll talk quicker, and that's good. And I think the other problem is with speaking is that I don't see a lot of people anymore, so I don't have any reason to really talk. Yes, I talk to myself a lot, but I don't have to correct my own speech because I know what I'm saying. But yeah, we ended up going to John's house. When I say we, I mean John, Colin, and I. Haven't seen Colin in a really long time. We're over at John's. Got to show Colin Resident Evil 5. I almost said Final Fantasy 5. Resident Evil 5. He hadn't seen it yet, and he liked it, what he saw, but he got like a crash course in it. He really liked Wesker. And then what did we do? Oh yeah, we set up Arkham Horror, which is this really big, when I say big, I mean big in size, like board game type thing. And when you think of board games, I think most people think Monopoly, or chess, or Yahtzee, or something like that, something along those lines. But this is one of those board games where you're given a huge board, which is basically the map of a town, Arkham. Arkham or something like that. And you have a whole list of characters you can choose from. They all have cards and sheets with information and stuff. You start off someplace, and then gates to other dimensions are opening all over the place, and you have to go in them and seal them. And all the while, monsters are popping up all over town. And the way you can handle things is you can either fight or sneak. And that's one of the different things that are on the sheets of your characters. A bunch of different little things are going on, and all this stuff is decided by dice rolling. Like, I don't really want to get into it, but it's really fun. He got the newest expansion. I think he actually has all of them now. Expansions for board games basically just go, since it's the map of a town, the expansion would be some other part of the town or some other town, so basically it's just another board that you tack onto that board. So this is like, you got the main board, and then you got this other little board over here. That's basically how it looks. And the new boards come with new monsters and new characters and other new things. Just sort of help to enrich the experience. So, and it takes like an hour to set up the whole thing. Like, setting the game up takes like an hour. And that's why this kind of game would be great as a computer game, even if it was still played board game style, just because all of the micromanaging that happens, and not even stuff that you really do as a character in this world as much as just the stuff that happens, like the environmental stuff. Every turn, just stuff that happens. Keeping track of everything that goes on, like one turn can either take 5 minutes between the three of us or a half an hour. Like, it's so unpredictable. But yeah, stuff like that would be great on the computer because all you have to worry about is what you're doing. And that would be great. We were playing that for a long time. Oh yeah, before we started playing, we ended up going to Burger King. I haven't been eating fast food in a long time. Mainly just because I haven't really gone anywhere in a long time. But, yeah, I had Burger King. Ended up getting the nastiest thing I could think of, which was a triple Whopper. My god, it was... I don't even know, it was huge. And to my own surprise, I ate the whole thing. Like, and it didn't even hurt my stomach. Before, I usually couldn't get through one. I finished it this time. And the drink. That blew me away. I was like, huh. I didn't even know I was capable of doing that. So, I ate the whole thing. Then we came back. And we played some Arkham for a long time. I don't even know what happened after that. Did we do anything after that? I think we did something. Played Arkham, put it away. No, I think that was actually it. More or less. Because Arkham... Oh yeah, we played 2 games of Arkham. That's why. I keep thinking we did something else. We played 2 rounds of Arkham. Our second round was basically we put together a dream team of characters. We picked all the best characters of, like, street cleaners, which are like the combat characters, gate closers, you know, there could be a send-in who can take care of things more efficiently there, and the support characters. So we each picked one. I think I was the support character. I didn't really do a great job, but because I didn't really have to do anything at all. My character is basically one who just generates ammo for everybody. When I say ammo, I mean clue tokens, and if you've played the game, you know what that means. Tokens are just stuff to help you re-roll dice, is all that really is. And since this game is all about rolling dice, the more dice you have to roll, the better. And since my character just sort of generated them every time a gate opened, I was just handing out bullets for everybody who missed a shot. John was the street cleaner. His name was Michael something. He was pretty great. He was basically like a gangster guy. He had a Tommy gun. And normally, I would think normal would be like if you're going to combat against something in that game, combat, you'd roll a couple dice, like 2 or 3, and that'd be pretty good. Then you get successes or fails. But Michael's character, John's character, Michael something, he would roll like 12 or 16, and things would die within the first couple rolls, and then he would just keep rolling to see how many successes. So it wasn't just he killed something, he unloaded the entire Tommy gun clip into something after it died. So he killed it, and he just made sure it was dead. It was pretty hilarious trying to imagine all these things, happening. That was good, yeah. So our dream team was actually pretty good. We didn't succeed, however. We were going up against, oh yeah, when you pick your characters, you also pick ancient ones, which are like the end game bosses who their own existences affect different things in the town. We picked Cthulhu, K-T-H-U-T-H-L-U, something like that. It's a crazy name. It's some Lovecraftian monster. Actually, it's the Lovecraftian monster. Another thing, you kind of, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. We didn't beat him. Basically, you only have to fight the end game monster if you can't close all the required number of gates. We couldn't, so we had to fight him, and we lost. But it was still really fun. And then John and I drove around for a couple hours. And that was nice. And it's Thursday now, and tomorrow my friend JC is planning on going to the movies or something. We were gonna go a couple days ago, Tuesday actually, we were gonna go to the movies. Gonna go see Public Enemies or something like that. But that didn't happen. Just plans got kind of mixed up and misunderstood things. So hopefully that'll happen tomorrow with John and whoever else. And this weekend's coming. I'm not sure if I'm really looking forward to anything. Today I have to go up to work to check the schedule. And then tomorrow I can actually get my check. And then the weekend. And next time I think I actually wanted to talk about some theories and stuff that I was having. So, yep, this one was just sort of like an update on stuff, and I'll see you next time.